Hello, we're live. We're live. The forest code is scrolling down at the bottom if you want to plant a tree with me. And Devin is here. Hello again. Welcome. I am super close to the 3K mark for the day. I'm at 2,946 words so far. And my original minimum goal was to get to 3,500 words. So I am very close, very, very close to meeting my minimum daily goal, and I'm super excited. So I have half of my prologue done, and I'm in the middle of like 2 other scenes before I'm like pretty much caught up to where I was before at re-adding the prologue. So I'm excited. I am almost there. It feels really, really good to do that. I'll be doing some critique reading tonight. My new daily schedule is writing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Nice. I love that. And really, that's all we really have to do is just figure out a schedule that works for us, right? Thank you. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Hello, Alex. Welcome. I've got my wine, my tea for when I want something warm, and my water. Got my 3 drinks. I think I've got everything pretty much set up. But yeah, it's feeling really good. Like today was a very good writing day for me. I'm super excited. And I'm probably going to treat myself to watching a few episodes of the 100 after we stream tonight. Because I recently started watching it and I kind of got sucked in. And it's really fun. And I was watching an episode before hopping on here, and I'm slightly addicted. Let's see. That's what I'm working on, trying to figure out the best writing schedule that works for me. Yep. I just try to write whenever I can, just because it's so hard with small kids to have like a set schedule. But with doing the live streams on Sundays and Wednesdays, it's at least helping me to at least write twice a week for sure. So that's been helpful. Currently plotting the fun and games section. Hello, Spice and Fun Adventures. The fun and games section, whenever I get to the fun and games section, whenever I'm drafting, that is like my downfall, because that is like the beginning of the middle, and me in the middle just I don't know what it is. Like I need to figure out how to do the fun and games section so much better, because that's usually when I start to like crash and burn. And that's why I love these live sprints. I love these too. You guys are just like so inspirational and so motivating, and I love this little community that we've built up. You guys are seriously the best. I keep adding things to my plate, and I haven't had a good writing session since before Christmas. You'll get there. You've been going through a release though, so it's bound to be a little bit, hectic for you right now. Ooh, the best part. Yep. Hey everyone. Hey Nikki. The murky middle, blah. Yeah, like For some reason, whenever I get past the first act and I'm starting on the second act, it is so difficult for me. I don't know if it's just because I go into it not knowing a whole lot of what's going to be happening, just I know where I need to get to, and it's usually when I start to crash and burn. So, I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time, but we'll see. We'll see. I I probably just need to, like, push through it and tell myself I can make this better later on, but let's keep going. Um, but sometimes it's really hard to take your own advice. No, you're fine. The middle is where I write things, say, "That's a major plot hole," and keep on trucking. That's what I need to get better at. That is definitely what I need to get better at. I've gotten better at, like, if I'm introducing a new character and I don't have a name for them yet, I've gotten better with putting, like, a bracket and then the letters TK, because hardly I don't think any word starts with TK, and, like, putting that in a bracket so that I can look at that later. Um, but I need to be able to do that with, like, like, within the middle of scenes too. Like, if I'm, like, writing a scene and I need to get to another part, but I don't know how to connect it yet, just put, like, TK, insert blah, blah, blah later. And then, like, I need to get better at doing that because I'm not good at doing that at all. Let me just clear these notifications real quick. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. We're gonna start this sprint in another minute or two. So last call for the forest app if you want to plant a tree with us. Oh, I use the number 9 as a placeholder for missing names, and I number 1 to fill the blank and so on. Nice. That's a good idea. Yes, just push through, no rereading and no editing. Easier said than done, of course. Haha. Yeah. My problem is when if I don't finish a scene before like my writing session is done, when I get back into the writing, like a couple days later, I have to reread the scene that I was writing, and sometimes I'm like editing and adding words to that while I'm rereading it just to get my mind back in the thing. But I try not to go back all the way to the beginning and edit before I'm like done. Usually, if that happens, it means I am in the middle of doing a new version of it, which I guess in a sense would be just like another draft of it, but it wasn't like a full draft from the get-go. Sorry, one of my stickers is coming off on my laptop and it's making me sad. um, but yeah, it is easier said than done. I do that as well, but I highlight the notes I make to myself. Nice. I know that you can do comments in Scrivener. I've done that sometimes, but I hate how it like highlights the whole thing rather than just like showing like a little comment right next to it. And sometimes the highlighting just irritates me when I'm trying to draft. And it's just like bam in your face. And it makes me want to like fix it then rather than later. That's just a me problem though. Alrighty. Why don't we go ahead and get this sprint started? And if I don't highlight it, I don't see it and it doesn't exist. I would, for me, I would probably go through all of my bracketed TKs after the first draft and then highlight them before I start like an edit. That way I know what I was like pulling at. But if I'm drafting like the first draft, I can't have anything highlighted because I like go back to it while I'm still trying to get the first draft done. And my like as soon as my brain sees that it's highlighted, it means that it's a problem for me, and my brain wants to fix it right away. So that's why I just have the brackets with TK, and then I can just do like a search all when I'm done and I'm ready for the next draft. And then I can highlight everything, and my brain sees that, okay, this was a problem, let's fix it. But like if I see that it's a problem while I am drafting, my brain is always just going to look at that highlighted section, and it's going to make me need to go back and fix it right away. That's why I don't highlight when I am drafting for the first time. I'll highlight it after the first draft is done, if that makes any sense. And I think Devin is pointing that you do this as well, right? But let's go ahead and get this first sprint started so we can crush some of our goals here. Let's go ahead and change it to the Jacaranda tree since we did the golden trumpet last time. So I'm starting that now, and I will see you guys in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting! And that is our first sprint. How did we do? I got quite a bit of words done. I am past today's minimum minimum word count. Oh my gosh. I'm good, guys. All right, let's see. What was I at? Hold on. I got to do the math. Okay. I am at 3,832 words for the day. And oh, that's a lot of words. I wrote 886. That it's because the majority of that scene was written and it's just me putting it in to context with the current version of this and changing things slightly. So I was able to like be on the roll. Not to mention I have no distractions because the kids and the husband are up in bed. So let me create a new forest room real quick and then I will get to the comments. And that room code is 5NDA 7WGSG. 5NDA 7WGSG. Perfect. It is scrolling down below on the bottom. If you want to plant a tree with me, we're going to do that pretty tree. And to the comments. Let's see. Jen is here. Hello. Kate is here. Yes, this is live. Hello, welcome. Alex, this idea was supposed to be a standalone, but now I'm like, will it? Ooh. What genre? Hey y'all, how is everyone? Family is sleeping, so enjoying some quiet time, some quiet writing time. Yes, I love that for you. I am enjoying the distraction free right now. For me, today has been really, really great on the writing. Made it to page 30 of 80 in this short story. It's a dark academia with magic and a love interest, question mark. Ooh, love that. I really need to read more dark academia. Actually trying to decide as editing which POV to start out. Let me try that again. Trying to decide as editing which POV to start with out of two. Any advice about choosing starting POVs? I suggest trying to write a scene in both POVs and see which one you like better. When I first started writing this prologue, I was thinking that it was going to be from the female main character's point of view, and it wasn't working, so I changed it to the male point of view, and it's working so much better for this particular scene. Thank you. I'm super excited about this word count. That reminds me, I get to color in another box because we have surpassed 3K. And we're going to do this color. No, I'm going to do this color. Super exciting. And what's also exciting is this is a higher word count than February 4th, which was the last all-day write-a-thon. So whoop, that's exciting. Yes. Hey everyone, I'm in my office, got a fresh cup of coffee, 7:42 p.m. here. Hey, that's totally okay. I love drinking coffee. I currently have my breakfast tea. my rosé, and my water, which is over here. Which one is the more relevant / interesting? That is also a good point. Nikki, I did some reading and ate some chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, chocolate chip cookies sound so good. So good. That was a great sprint for you. Yes, it was. It was great. It's also helpful that I had like the majority of it already written, so a lot of it was rewriting, but it still counts. I should make some tea. My Sips Bee box came in and I haven't opened it. I'm so behind on trying my Sips Bee. I know it's probably Sips By, but I say Sips Bee. Anyways, I'm so behind on trying and rating like the past 3 or 4 boxes. I need to just like sit down one of these days, make a bunch of tea, do my taste tests so that I can rate them because I'm so behind on it. If I have to choose, would say the senior citizen character, then go with that. Absolutely. I just got my Sips Bee box too. I like this month's selection. Wow, it came late for you guys. I think mine came last week, which I thought was late. I don't even remember what's in it. Now I gotta sign on and see. Let's see. Sips Bee. Am I the only one who calls it Sips Bee? Just curious. I think that's my password. It is. Okay. What are my sips? So for February, I have the Tea Drops Rose Earl Grey, which I'm a little nervous about because I'm not the biggest rose fan, but I'm a big Earl Grey fan. So I'm nervous about that one. I've got the Republic of Tea, a coconut cocoa, which sounds intriguing. I've got Tiesta Tea, a fruity paradise, and Umlicious Me, a Rubios Rising. I don't know what flavors that is though. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Learn, I guess. That is blood orange peel, hibiscus petals, rose hips, apple pieces, safflowers, rose petals, natural essence of blood orange, lemon, and vanilla. That one sounds good. The fruity paradise is green tea, pineapple, mango, black tea, natural flavors, rose petals, raspberry bits, and strawberries. That sounds good. The coconut cocoa is exactly what you would think. Roasted carob, roasted chicory, dates, coconut flavor, cocoa powder, and natural chocolate flavor. Isn't that what the cocoa powder would be? But yeah, the Rose Earl Grey I'm super nervous about because even though I'm obsessed with Earl Grey is probably my favorite tea ever. I'm nervous about the rose because I'm not usually a rose fan. But it's at the very end of the ingredient list, which makes me think that there's less rose than Earl Grey flavor. I don't know. Okay. I'm so behind on comments. Alex, I'm at 1,981 words of brainstorming, outlining, world building for the day, and I'm proud of that. You should be proud of that. That's amazing. Good job. You didn't tell me what genre this one is, though. Yes, prologues. How does everyone feel about them? I don't mind prologues. I know there are so many people who don't read prologues or epilogues, and that boggles my mind. But like a prologue to me is just excuse me, sorry, is just like an extension of the story. And it's important to the story. And for mine, my prologue happens 1 year prior to the start of the actual story. Jacqueline made it. Hello, welcome. You should. I love them. It's been letting me explore different teas. Like, I've always been a tea fan, but this has been able to let me figure out what other types of tea I like other than just, you know, the normal black breakfast tea. What is this? We're talking about Sipsby and Michelle said it's a tea subscription box, and yes, it's okay. So, Kate, it is a tea subscription box where you sign up and they send you 4 different tea flavors a month, and you get to rank them and rate them, and it learns your flavors, and every month it caters to what your preferences are, and it's just a way to find out find more teas that you can find other than, you know, what is at the grocery store, which is very limited, I've noticed. But yeah, it's a tea subscription box. I don't think I've rated a tea since my first box over 2 years ago. I also call it Sipsby. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I've heard someone say Sips by before, and I'm like, that probably makes more sense, because I think, isn't it like technically separated? But I don't care. It's Sipsby to me. um I try to rate them just so that it can learn my preferences, because I noticed at one point when I took the tea profile, I said I'm up to trying chai flavors, and so they kept sending me chai flavors, and there were very few chais that I actually liked. Um, and like, don't get me wrong, I love a great chai tea latte. However, I'm very, very picky when it comes to chai. I don't know if it's just because a lot of them are so heavy on the spice and it irritates my acid reflux or what, but I had to start rating them, and I actually ended up retaking the tea profile quiz or whatever. And I just took chai off the list completely because they just kept sending me chai, like different types of chai, and I ended up giving them all to one of my friends because she loves all types of chai, and I'm like, I can only handle some of these. Lost in the sauce. I make notes on the tea card so I don't forget which ones I like. Do I have any of them around here? I don't think I have any of the ones I filled out. These are all ones that I haven't. Oh my gosh, there's so many that I haven't ranked. I don't even think this is all of them. Let's see. This is November 2023, October 2023, July 2023, May 2023, June 2023, September 2023, and August 2023. Where are my newer ones? They're not even in here. Yeah, okay, so I probably haven't done it in a year, to be perfectly frank. Now I have to put these in order because that's going to bother me so much. May, June, July, August, September, October, and November. Yeah, it's been probably a solid year since I've ranked them. I really have to do that. I read prologues, epilogues, glossaries, and footnotes. Same. I love it all. Earl Grey is the best. I enjoyed the lavender, and there was a vanilla one at one point too. Yes, the vanilla one. There was one by Telira or Telira, and it's called a creamy Earl Grey. Hands down, my favorite Earl Grey to this date. Like, I've even gone on T Lyra to purchase more Earl Grey, and I have it on hand at all times. I don't need to put anything added into it, no milk, no sugar, no honey, nothing. I drink it all by itself. It's so freaking good. It's my favorite. Devin, thank you. So many people have said they don't read them, hesitating to use it to introduce the POV I prefer. Who doesn't read prologue? So weird. You'd be surprised. You would be so surprised how many people don't read prologues. Or like they see a prologue and they feel like it's not important to the story enough to like start with chapter 1. So they just skip over it. I've heard so many people do this. I personally can't, but I also read a lot of historical romances and a lot of romance in general, where romance in general a lot of the times has prologues and epilogues. It's just a thing of the genre, and it's not as common, I don't think, in other genres. So that might be where the disconnect is. Maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. You can't please everyone. If the reader realizes they missed something, then they can go. If it's important, add it. Absolutely. As long as it's moving the story forward, keep it. Thank you. One POV is an 80-year-old widow. The other is a single mother in her 20s. Yeah, I say as long as it's important to the story, keep it. I have on occasion skipped the prologue. See, there are people out there. Devin, truth. It's okay. I have the same problems. That sounds so amazing. I think me and my daughter will give this a try. Neat. Yes, try it. Words and things. Yeah. Just start over with this month. But here's the thing, I also still have to try a lot of the teas. Like, if I see one that I know that I'll like, I immediately, like, drink those. So I know I can rank those the way that I normally would. But, yeah, I still have to try quite a few of them, to be perfectly honest. Yes, the creamy Earl Grey. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. To this day, it's my favorite Earl Grey out there. I also retook the profile quiz. I had to take Rubios off because I'm not a fan. I haven't noticed too much of what a Rubios is. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. I have a couple that I need to try, but I don't know if I don't like it or not, because I don't think I've actually like paid attention to whether or not it's a Rubios or not. I should probably go back and look at my past rankings and see if any of the ones that are lower on them were Rubos. I don't know how to pronounce that damn word. I had a tea ages black and I would do anything to find it again. It was a hibiscus blend. I put it in a cute aesthetic jar and threw out the original labeled package. I will never find it. Oh no. I love a good hibiscus blend. There's actually one that Sipsby sends quite often, I feel like. And I really, really like it. Let me see. How can I just go back to my they changed their their website. I don't know where anything is anymore. I just want to go. What's Tcash? What the why is this so different? My top rated? No, I just want previous my tea club. Do I just have to okay, I guess I just have to click on that. Where are my past boxes? There we go. Just had to keep scrolling. I at least want to get the brand. Um, oh, the Republic of Tea has quite a few hibiscus um flavors. Let's see. Republic of Tea. I should probably put this on my other. And let's go to hibiscus tea. Okay, I am sharing this tab. This is one of my favorite hibiscus ones. Let me make that bigger for you. It is literally, it just says hibiscus. And it's one of my favorite ones. And whenever I see either this one or like this brand in my Sipsby box, I always get super, super excited. But they have a lot of hibiscus tea flavors. So there's a raspberry rose. This one's just natural hibiscus. They have cold brew ones. This one's a watermelon, a vanilla apple, blueberry, strawberry, coconut, pineapple lychee. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different hibiscus ones, but this one is absolutely one of my favorite hibiscus teas. And going back to this tab now. Rubios, I think pronounced rooibos. Oh, tastes very woodsy and earthy, like I'm drinking tea bark. Then it's probably on my lower rated teas. I don't mind some woodsy or woody and earthy flavors, but if it's like very, very earthy, like I'm drinking dirt, I'm not gonna like it probably. I've noticed a lot of dandelion teas I'm not a big fan of because the dandelion itself is very, I don't know what the word is, but it's a very strong flavor. And it like, I feel like every single time it's in a tea, even if it's like a flavored tea, the flavor of the dandelion just overtakes everything. And I know dandelion is so good for you health-wise, but there's just something about it that just gives me the ick. Oh my god, I'm about to spend so much money. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I love their hibiscus vanilla apple. It's like apple pie. I think I had that around like October time. And yes, it's very good. I love the Republic of Tea. The Republic of Tea and Tea Lyra are probably two of my favorite brands that I've found through Sipsby. Along with, I didn't want to, along with Ahmad Tea. Ahmad Tea has a bunch of like good flavored black teas. Like there's I think there's a peach one, and oh my gosh, so good. But Ahmad Tea I really, really like. And Davidson's, I feel like, has quite a few good ones that I like. Oh yeah, the Ahmad tea, I had a raspberry indulgence. It was so, so good. Okay, we're talking a lot about tea. I want to make even more tea. All right, we're going to do last call on the Forest app if you want to plant a tree with me, because we are going to start this next sprint in just a minute or two. I got one by Greek Super Herbs, and that has dandelion, sage, and rosemary. It reminds me of Thanksgiving stuffing. It's weird, but not bad. I'd be I'd be a little concerned because rosemary is not my favorite flavor either. I mean, I'd be willing to try it, but it's not my favorite. I have to call it a night. The puppies are going to get me before 6 a.m. Good night, all. Thank you for joining us today, Devin. I'm glad you were able to get so much work done today, too. Have a good night. Oh, man. Yep. Bye, Devin. Have a good night. Alrighty, let's get this next sprint started. Yes, happy sprinting, everyone, Devin says. Thank you, Devin. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. I'll be back on Wednesday, normal times. Alrighty, I am starting the tree and starting the clock. I'll see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I think I did pretty decently. I'm over 4,000 words for the day. Oh, feels so good. When's the last time I even had a big word count day like this? I want to say back in November during Nano. Yeah, because this year, this month is like the main month that I've been writing. All right, let me start a new forest room real quick. And that forest room code is going to be 56N8 2E5SG 56N8 2E5SG. Perfect. It is scrolling down below if you want to plant a tree with me. We're going to do a narcissus flower because why not? And let me get the math done so I can figure out how many words I wrote. 38, 32. Minus 38, 32. I wrote 428 words. Amazing. And I get to color in another box. Guys, I'm so freaking excited. So excited. Yes. Boom. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Yep, there we go. There we go. Woo! Yay. Okay, let me know how you guys did. And I just have this when I get in the zone, I kind of have resting bitch face. And I just like I'm not sad. I promise. I am a little exhausted. But I definitely have an RBF. I have figured out the ending, but still not the middle. I'm telling you, that murky middle sucks. I hate the murky middle. I hate it. I hate it so much. Holy crap, scared the shit out of me. Ha, I forgot I was sprinting, was so deep in this story. That's awesome. I love when that happens. I will say that this Pomodoro timer that I use is so much nicer on the ears than the Google timer, which I use if I'm using a different time other than 25 minutes. But I've noticed like 25 minutes is it's like my sweet spot. It's long enough to where I can get a good chunk of words in, but it's not too long to where I'm like starting to just like drown in the minutes. You know what I mean? But like the Google timer reminds me of the old school alarm clocks where it's just like and it doesn't stop on its own. This one is like a soft, like melodious tone, and it stops after the first time. Like I don't have to stop it myself. I got 216 words. Yes, girl. Good job. I feel that. Yes. Yeah. It's like that old school annoying alarm clock that I definitely had back in high school. And I actually think we still have one on my husband's dresser, but we don't use it. It's not plugged in anymore. But yeah, we both had the same one, and I feel like everyone had that same alarm clock. I wonder. Let's see. I bet you we did. Alarm clock. I I want to see if it pops up. Should I put old school alarm clock? old school alarm clock. Yep, there it is. This one. Oh my gosh, I'm sharing this. And I'm making it big. Did anyone else have this? Because me and my husband both had this. But it, like, always worked. $80 for this thing? Are you kidding me? Just because it's vintage? Oh my god. Should I sell mine? Okay. But yeah, that alarm clock, hilarious. Oh my god, my mom has this still beside her bed. Yeah, I don't even know what year. Well, oh, it is from the 80s. I am not from the 80s, I'm from the 90s, but I think my mom gave it to me, which she would have had in the 80s, and, yeah, I mean, it worked fantastic. It got me out of bed. My phone alarm clock doesn't do that. Be right back, about to raid the thrift shop. Right? Like, people are selling them for $80, are you kidding me? That is hilarious. My husband had one, but he got rid of it. He should have sold it for $80. I can't believe that. Yeah, I think that was, like, the most common alarm clock back in the day. Because so many people I know had that alarm clock. And I'm pretty sure we still have one, and it's sitting under a pile of clothes on my husband's dresser because we do not have enough, space for all of our clothes. We need to rectify that, but that's future us problem. Did he donate it to the thrift shop? Oh my god. This is hilarious. I will say that alarm clock did so much better of getting me out of bed than my phone alarm clocks. I have so many alarm clock or so many alarms to go off just to get me out of bed. LOL probably want me to go find it. This is hysterical. Oh man. You guys are funny. We let's see. Um we've got about we're going to do 3 more minutes and then we're going to start the next sprint or so as unless we get on a tangent. I'm totally fine with chit-chatting a little bit more. I am feeling so good. 4,260 words so far. Holy shit. Today's been great. So great. I don't know, shipping it to me to resell and then ship it is really going to cut into our bottom line. Facts. That is so funny. Thank you. Word. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Oh. I have a feeling I'm not going to do much writing tomorrow. One, because my kids are off school. So it feels really nice to be able to have a really nice word count today to make up for what is probably going to be a lackluster writing day for me tomorrow. Let's see. I'm still behind on the actual Wordy Writer challenge that we're doing this month, but let me input what I've written so far into my spreadsheet. And I'm at a total of 13,245 words written this month so far, and I am 44% of the way to making the 30,000 word count goal. And if I stopped tonight at what I'm at right now, then I would only have to write 1,523 words tomorrow and every other day for the rest of the month. So, not terrible. Not terrible at all. I'm going to get another tea. Be right back before we start again. Sounds good. Grabbing a beer. Cheers. I've got my rosé. I can't have beer, unfortunately. I used to be a pretty cheap date for my husband. Now I'm super expensive. Oh, I need to figure out a game plan because Friday we are going to the Blackhawks game. And I will not be writing that night. And then the next day we're doing a wine tasting, so I won't be writing too much that night either. Plus my mom's got the kids for the weekend, so it'll be nice for me and the hubby. I made a fresh cup of tea too. Nice. I still have mine, but it's no longer hot. It's still drinkable, but I was more focused on my rosé. Yeah, we are members of Cooper's Hawk, which is big in obviously Illinois because they originated here in Illinois, but there's, I think, a location in like 7 different states or something. And we try to go every month. Since we're a member, we get 2 free wine tastings a month, so that covers me and my husband. And then we either go with my best friend and her husband, or his brother and his fiance. And we try to go every month. Some months we just get super busy, or my mom's not available for babysitting. But next Saturday is our next wine tasting, and I'm super excited for it. And usually, since the wine tastings we tend to do on Saturdays, and my mom will keep the kids overnight, me and the hubby usually go to the bar afterwards. I never get out, and like I'm a super introverted person. However, I do like to go out to the bar to, like, you know, the hole in the wall bars with the husband, and we'll play darts, and I'll go on the slot machine for a little bit. But it's mostly like the darts. I miss playing darts with him. We used to be on a dart team back when we first started dating, and it's nice to have those little monthly nights with him. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? Do you want to say hi to the people? Do you want to say hi? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, up. Oh, big girl. Say hi. Say hello. Are you confused? Are you confused as to why you see yourself? You want to get down? There you go. There you go. That sounds like a lot of fun. My husband and I did a wine tour for our 10-year anniversary. That was a fun weekend. Ooh, I love that. Joe and I try to, like, if we're on vacation, we try to visit like a local winery out wherever we are, and we'll pick up a few bottles. Like, I even got this shirt from a winery in, Tennessee when we went to Nashville, and it's so much fun. Aw, kisses for Stormy. Stormy, you got kisses. Yeah, kisses. She's like, "Girl, I wanna go outside." Alrighty. Let's get this next sprint started because I know Storm is begging to go outside. Right? Is that what you want? You gotta go outside, go potty? Is that what you got? I see your tail wagging. Okay. Alrighty. I am starting the tree now. And the timer. And we were given so many bottles of wine over Christmas, which we normally consume during the holidays, but we were so sick this year that we drank tea and broth. No guests came over. We still have so much. Oh no. Oh, I hate that. I'm glad you guys are feeling better though. And the good thing is wine doesn't really go bad. Well, I mean it does, but you as long as you like, turn it. All right. Happy sprinting everyone. Okay, and that was that sprint. Let me see how many words I got in. Let's see, I was at 4260. I am now at 4659. So I got 399 words in that sprint. Amazing. And I can't believe I'm over 4,500. I think I only have one more sprint in me, but I'm so close to having a 5K day, and I kind of really want that to happen now. I can't believe that. Let's see, I'm like just over 400 words, over 400 more words that I need to write to make it a 5K day. Yes, please. All right, let's do um let's do the cute little mushroom guy. Create room. And nope, nope. Why do I keep doing this? And the new forest code is 5ATNJAWSG. 5ATNJAWSG. Perfect. It is now scrolling on the bottom of the screen. If you want to plant a tree with me, we will be doing the cute little mushroom guy. And what an amazing day of sprints. You can totally get to 5K. I know. I'm so, it's making me feel so happy. The only issue is I'm at like the beginning of a new scene, and sometimes it takes me a while to get like into the scene. So that's my only downfall right now. But I'm just telling myself it's only 400 more words that I need. 400 more words. That's it. That's it. Um, but this is going to be the last sprint of the night. I am starting to feel myself just start to crash a little bit and start to get just a little loopy, but mostly starting to crash. So I'm going to do one more 25-minute sprint, call it a night, and be back here on Wednesday to live stream with you guys. Nikki did some of her night stuff. Awesome. Having a night routine is awesome. I do not have a night routine. I try to. But yeah. I'm bad with routines. Kate, 500 words altogether. I'm looking at my chapters and think I need to move things around. I'm using book flow. Nice. That's a good word count. Michelle got 408 words. Awesome. Y'all are killing it today, too. It's not just me. All of you guys have been doing such a great job today. We've been very productive. This has been a very productive Sunday. Maybe not in steps, considering I'm only at 4,800 steps. But I mean, I'm at almost 5,000 words, so I can't complain. Woohoo to all of us. We are awesome. We are so awesome. Today's been such a good day. um I will try and do some writing sprints in the Discord server, which if you're not a part of the Cozy Corner. The links are down below. But I'll try to do some writing sprints tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be able to get something while my kids are home from school. But I'm also there to chit chat. And then, let's see. I didn't do my planner for this week, did I? Nope, I'm slacking. Totally slacking. What do I have going on Tuesday? I didn't even, oh my God, I'm slacking. I don't know what I have going on Tuesday because apparently I didn't do the monthly calendar for February. That's blank. I think I can probably do some writing sprints in the Discord server on Tuesday as well. And then obviously Wednesday, I will be back here live streaming on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time and 8 p.m. Central Time for the evening live stream. The Cozy Corner is my little Discord community. It is linked down below if you want to join us. There we talk about writing stuff, bookish stuff, other life and hobby stuff, and it's just a fun little nerdy area. And we also do some writing sprints over there. But the link is down below, and I just called it, my little cozy corner because it's my little cozy corner of the internet. And it's a chill, relaxing community that I've started to build up. And honestly, our little community it's been a breath of fresh air, and it has been so motivating for me to get my stuff done. I have tomorrow off and really want to get some more writing done, looking to finish this book this month. Rough draft anyway. Same. Well, I'd at least like 30,000 words of my first draft done this month. But yeah, we do writing sprints over on the Discord down below. So if you're around tomorrow, we can do writing sprints for sure. As far as routines go, I made it a point to work on establishing better routines this year. It's a work in progress. Yeah. My problem is that, I just don't have, a set bedtime. I just kind of go to sleep when my body tells me to go to sleep. So, the most routine action I have for at night is getting some me time in. That's the main routine I make sure to do every night, whether that be watching a TV show or reading a book or taking a bubble bath. That is the main thing that I try to do every single night. As far as other stuff, I don't even know. I'm so tired right now. I don't even know. I'm so bad at getting routines done or down. I blame it on my ADHD squirrel brain. Let's see. My bedtime was thrown out the window during winter break. What time do you try to get to bed every night? I try to make sure that I'm at least laying in my bed by midnight. But I don't usually fall asleep until close to 2 a.m. So from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. is usually my reading time. as long as, I'm laying in my bed and have my Kindle. Um, but yeah, I will say ever since I started taking my vitamins, specifically my magnesium vitamins, I've noticed I've been getting sleepier a lot earlier. So, like, right now, I'm pretty sleepy, but I'm still gonna try and force myself to read a little bit tonight. Um, but yeah, yeah. I try to get to bed by 11 p.m., but I'll read in bed until around midnight. Yeah, that's I I feel like that's what mine is now with the magnesium, but before I would, like, try to be in bed by 11-ish, 11:30 maybe, and then I would allow myself to read up until about 2, and then I'm like, "Okay, I need to force myself to go to sleep." Um, but yeah, lately I've been, like, pulling out my Kindle and reading, like, a couple pages and, like, falling asleep almost instantly. I started watching some ASMR videos, and some of them practically knock me out. Some of those are, like, really soothing, so I totally understand that. I also hear a lot of people, listen to brown noise. I didn't know that there were different types of noises. Like, I've always heard of, like, white noise, and I thought that was just, like, what you call it, but apparently there's different types of, like, colored noises. Um, and I've heard that brown noise, don't quote me, but I think brown noise is what is good for people with ADHD because it helps your brain not think about all of the thoughts that run through your mind constantly. Like, it helps you calm down, I think. Don't quote me because I could be completely wrong and mixing it up with a different type of noise, but I'm almost positive that's what it is. 11 p.m. is my bedtime too, and reading before I fall asleep, phone down. Yeah, I don't read on my phone. I read on my actual Kindle, which doesn't hurt my eyes at all. That's why I really, really love my Kindle Paperwhite. Um, but yeah, I'm not usually on my phone when I'm laying in bed unless I'm doing like that day's Wordle, which wouldn't take very long anyways. I listened to brown noise the other night. It was like airplane noise. Did it help? I've never listened to it before. Um, we have a sound machine in my kids' room that plays white noise. Like, it plays other noises too, but we specifically got it because it had not only the thunderstorm noise, but it also had the white noise. And when my son was an infant, that was like the only noise that really soothed him, and he would like sleep through it. So much so to like where it kind of reminded him a lot of the vacuum too. He would sleep through the vacuum noise. Like, it calmed him down. Last call for planting a tree with me. We're gonna start this last sprint in the next minute or two. Really curious to know if I gave you guys the right fact. Is brown noise good for ADHD? Okay. What color noise is best for sleep? According to sleepopolis.com, Green and brown noises are thought to help with falling asleep, and brown noises are thought to help with staying asleep a little better. Pink and white noise can also be helpful for sleep as they all block out external sounds. That helps me not at all. Like that's basically just saying any of these can help you sleep better. What was the point of that paragraph? My god. Okay. I mean, it was alright. It didn't really make me sleepy, but I also didn't listen for more than 20 minutes. There you go. I've been listening to rain sounds for the last little bit. I love rain sounds. My favorite thing is when, like, there's an actual thunderstorm happening outside. I just love that noise so much. All the colors, right? Like, what was the point of that paragraph? I don't have a solid opinion on it yet since it was just the one time. Do you listen to it through an app or do you just find something like on YouTube and listen to it? Because there is that what, Calm app or whatever it's called that has like the different colored noises or noise, whatever. You know what I mean. I really like lo-fi with rain sounds in the background. Yeah, lo-fi I've recently really enjoyed writing to. Um, like I can listen to music with lyrics easily, because once I'm like pulled into the story, it just becomes background noise. But like lo-fi and specifically like those ASMR rooms that have like the rain sounds or the fireplace crackling or like a snowstorm. I have a whole bunch of those like saved in a playlist on my YouTube, and those are like some of my favorite things to write to. Find it on YouTube. And yes, the Calm app. Yeah, I thought that was what it was called. I'm looking up their website. Oh, there's like a little quiz on the Calm website. Find your calm. Our goal is to help you improve your health and happiness. What can we help with today? Improve sleep quality, reduce stress or anxiety, improve focus, self improvement, something else. Well, since we're talking about sleep, let's go with sleep quality. A great night's sleep is waiting. Just a few questions so we can personalize your experience. Okay. How often do you have trouble sleeping? Um, just occasionally. But do you have trouble with when sleeping? Like, I don't have a problem with sleeping at all. So this is probably not the best thing. Can I do skip for now? No? Okay. Now it's I just closed out of it. I'll take a look at it later. Same, I also write to lo-fi and other ASMR music. Yeah, I love it. Alrighty, let's get this last sprint started. I am starting the tree now. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Again, this is the final sprint of the stream. Happy sprinting! Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I did wonderful. I am at a total of 5,281 words for today. I'm not done with this scene that I started, but I feel like I am at a point where I can stop and easily get back to it tomorrow. Let's see how many words that actually was. So I'm at 5281 and I was at 4659. That was 622 words. Oh my god, today was so great. You guys are seriously amazing. Absolutely amazing. I cannot believe I just hit. Oh, I get to color in another box. Yay! Now I just got to add my total words because I'm not going to write anymore. I am calling it a night. So 5,281 words. Oh my gosh. Adding that to here. 5, 2, 8, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And Kate left. I sort of figured out the middle. I'm going to have to go back to the beginning to make it all work and fit, but that's writing. That is so totally writing. If I had a nickel for every single time I had to go back and figure things out, I think I'd be a rich person. Yay! Woohoo, that's huge. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It's not my wordiest writing day ever, but it's up there. It is so up there. Let me add the words to my spreadsheet. So I'm at a total of 5,281. That means I'm at a total for the month of 14,266 words, and I am now 47% complete with the Wordy Writer Challenge. And I am back down to having a daily word goal of 1,311, I believe. Yes. So as long as I write 1,311 words tomorrow, I'll be on track. I am feeling fantastic about this. I got 545 this sprint. Yes, and a total of 2,251 words for the day. That's amazing, Michelle. Yes, so amazing. My wordiest day was over 10K, November 30th, 2020. That is awesome. I have not hit a 10K day yet. I have a feeling it's going to happen sometime this year because every single time I go for a 10K, I get slightly closer. I think I have it written down. Hold on. Oh, need to get my old bullet journal. The last time I went for a 10K day was in November during Nano. And I thought Mm, thought I had it in this bullet journal. My bullet journal ends in September, apparently. When was that? Let's see. I remember posting it in the Discord. It's like 7,400, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so it was November 19th, last nano. And I wrote, well, I didn't reach 10K today, but I did beat a personal best, or at the very least matched the personal best, which later on I did find out that I had beaten my personal best. And I wrote 7,460 words that day. And so far, that is the highest word count I've had in one writing day. And I have a feeling that this year I could surpass that. Crossing my fingers. I feel like I just have to get into the habit of writing. I don't even know. I don't know where I was going to go with that. But I am determined to have one 10K day sometime in the year of 2024. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. But I am going to call it a night. I'm going to go watch an episode of The 100, and then I'm going to go read a little bit. But you can find me over in the Discord servers, which are linked down below. One is my personal cozy corner, and one is my best friend and my critique partner, Katrina Marie. That's her Discord channel. And then we also have one that we share together for our Writers Unfiltered, which started off as a podcast back in 2020, and we've talked about getting the podcast back up and going. But we are hosting these once a quarter a month long quarterly challenge every quarter. And so our joint Discord server is also linked down below. I will be on the Discord tomorrow. I am hoping to do some writing sprints at some point tomorrow over on the Discord so that I can at least get my 1,300 words in. Jacqueline, I'm going to keep going tonight. I don't feel done yet. Then keep going. I totally understand that. When you're in the zone, you're in the zone. 10K is a huge writing day. I don't know what my biggest writing day was, but I do know I've hit 5K in a day. Hitting 5K in a day just feels really, really good. Like, I mean, I know that I want to hit a 10K word day sometime in the future, but hitting a 5K in one day, I feel like is just, it's so amazing hitting that. Love that show. So it's been on my to be watch list for years. And I remember, I don't know, probably like 5 years ago, I was reading a bookish blog that I followed. I think it was like It Happened at Midnight or something like that. And she was doing like a rewatch of the 100. And So she would, like, post blog posts about it and everything, and I read a couple of her blog posts. I'm like, "I need to watch that show." So I added it to my list to watch in the future, and randomly 2 weeks ago or so, I started watching it, and I'm already, like, halfway through season 2. I'm obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed. I didn't think I was gonna like it so much. But I have been pleasantly surprised. In fact, I feel like I like season 2 a lot more than I liked season 1, which is even crazier because I thought season 1 was great. But yeah. I haven't really seen a whole lot of people, like, talk about it, but it's also, like, an older show. I don't remember when it stopped. The 100. So it went on from, I think, yeah, 2014 to 2020. So it ended, like, almost 4 years ago. But yeah, I'm really, really, really liking it. The 100 is such a good show. I think you're talking me into rewatching it. Sorry. I'm watching it for the first time. If you want, I can talk about it in, like, the TV section on the Discord if you want to chit chat about it. Like, I'm totally fine with that. I could even, like, make a sub channel for just the 100 in general if you're interested. I also recently restarted watching Bridgerton. For the only reason is because I haven't watched it since season 2 premiered, which I think was almost 2 years ago now, and season 3 is starting in May, and I felt like I just need, like, a refresher of it. I will say I like season 1 a lot better than I like season 2 of Bridgerton, but that's because book 2 of the Bridgerton series is my favorite, and I don't think they did it justice, but, I mean, I'm in the minority. But, yes. Um, Octavia becoming Octavia was such a great experience. She is amazing. Like, the first couple episodes, I'm like, "What is this bitch doing?" But she really grew on me, and she's probably one of my favorite characters. I do have a soft spot for Clark. I feel like she's had a lot to overcome, and she's had to deal with a lot. Um, and so I do have a soft spot for Clark. And I'm at a specific point where Bellamy, I love him, but what is he doing? What is he doing? And if you've seen it, I'm in season 2, I believe. Let me double check. I believe I'm in season, like, the middle of season 2. Uh, Not even the middle. Or no, I'm in season 3. The next episode I have to watch is season 3, episode 5. I didn't realize I was that far. So it's after the whole Mount Weather catastrophe. What is Bellamy doing? All I've got to say. But no, Octavia is amazing. Also, fun fact, Lincoln has been in so many things that I've watched recently. Like, he was the main character in Good Omens. He is in oh my god, Austenland, which is hilarious. If you haven't seen Austenland and you like anything to do with Jane Austen, Austenland is pure comic genius. It's wonderful. But he plays a character in there, and there was something else that I recently watched that he was in, but I feel like I just keep seeing him randomly, and I didn't realize that he was in the 100. I also love Alicia Debnam, Carrie in Fear the Walking Dead. I never got into any of the Walking Dead stuff. I'm not the biggest fan on zombies. Um, they just don't interest me as much. So I never really got hooked into the Walking Dead franchise. Um, I think the only zombie related thing that I've enjoyed is iZombie. But usually when it has something to do with zombies, I just kind of look the other way. I'm more of a vampire werewolf type of person when it comes to paranormal or the supernatural. I loved iZombie. I haven't seen the whole thing. I think I've only seen like the first 2 or 3 seasons, but I've really enjoyed that one. I'm good with zombies unless they run, then I'm out. I don't know what it is. I don't ever gravitate towards zombies. Like if I'm watching something supernatural, it's gonna be like vampires, witches, and werewolves. Those are like the 3 things that I really gravitate towards. And then obviously you can't go wrong with watching Dean Winchester in Supernatural itself. Like he's perfection. I tried to get so many people to watch it, and I don't think I did a very good job hyping up the show for iZombie. I feel like iZombie is it's like a niche. I really like it because I love, like, crime shows. Like, I grew up watching CSI and CIS, um, what are the other ones? Criminal Minds. Like, I love those kinds of shows, and I really liked how iZombie kind of did that type of procedural in a fun new way. Yeah, he is so dreamy. Ugh, like, he's perfection. Absolute perfection. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I love Jensen Ackles so much. So, my top 3 celebrity crushes are Tom Hiddleston, Ryan Reynolds, and Jensen Ackles. They're all pure perfection. Yeah. Yep. But with that, I am gonna go get my jammies, sit on the couch, watch an episode. I remember starting to watch Supernatural because I heard the cute guy from Dark Angel got a new job. Dark Angel. Dark Angel. I don't think I've seen Dark Angel. But it would be Jensen Ackles that was in it. Yeah. 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 It's 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 him. He's I can't stand Jared Padalecki though. I like their two like I like their dynamic with each other and I think they work really really well together, but Jared's just not my favorite. He wasn't my favorite in Gilmore Girls either. And I feel like it's just because he plays too much of like a goody two shoe type of character and I just don't roll with that. Like I need some depth. One of my friends went to Comic-Con one year and met the cast of Supernatural. Oh my gosh. So jealous. So jealous. I would love to meet the entire cast. Minus Jared. I could go without Jared. But like Jensen, yes, please. Yes, please. Misha, yes. He's just so funny. Dark Angel is about a genetically engineered super soldiers who have escaped and are on the run from a dystopian government in post-apocalyptic Seattle. Interesting. I might have to add that to my to be watched list. Is that even a thing? A to be watched? It is now. But sadly, Jensen wasn't a regular till season 2. That's okay. He is in there's a TV show called Big Sky, and I think he becomes a regular in it on like season 4 or 5 or something. It's later on. I'm only on season 2 of it. I started it sometime last year. And I solely started it knowing that he was going to be a new regular eventually. I also have to watch The Boys, the Amazon thing. I know he is on, I think, season 3. Don't quote me. This is all from memory. But I haven't watched that yet, but me and the husband definitely have that on our watch list. That's the word I've been looking for. Watch list, not a to be watched list, just watch list. What? LOL, I love that. Yeah. I will say from the first season that I watched of Big Sky, I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm super excited to see how Jensen's character gets looped into it. I did see like a clip of him talking to one of the characters, and like he threw her like a thing of salt, and they did like a little running joke of like, you know, supernatural, you know, to keep the demons at bay or whatever, or the ghosts at bay, whatever. So I thought that was really clever and funny. It's not that I'm like tired, I'm just like loopy. I'm really, really loopy. So on that note, I am going to call it a night. You can find me in the Discord. I will be over there, but I'm going to go get my jammies. I'm going to go sit on the couch, watch an episode of 100, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for sprinting with me today and just being here. You guys are truly, truly amazing. That is so cool. That is really, really cool. Night, guys. Thanks for joining me. And I will be back live streaming on Wednesday. I will have those set up sometime tomorrow. Night, everyone.